Hey guys, it's already the ultimate, bringing us the draft recap for the Soul 2 Association. I almost got the word 2. This is my, um, this is my team. I'm not super crazy about it, but it's there. I did draft some really powerful mons, because I'm not sure how well they work together. And so when I'm looking at my team, it's just my team's slow. My team's slow. Why didn't you just stop? Okay. Not like I'm gonna stop for a second. Anyways, my first pick was Terra Annihilate. He's gonna be my Terra more often than not. I do have like 2 other Terra captains, but he is gonna be my Terra more often than not with the what's it called? Rage Fist, Terra Ghost, maybe. Pretty good. With Defiant, just in case somebody like lowers my stats or something. Like imagine somebody bringing sticky web Defiant. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at these stats. 115, 110. Anyways, I should get on because I'm gonna start rambling right now. I have non-Terra Primarina with Liquid Voice for Boom Burst. It'd be so cool, but it has Hyper Voice, so. Yeah, it's pretty bulky as well, at least for the special side. And I wanted a Steel type right afterwards. I went with my boy Scizor here, Technician. I also just woke up, so if I'm not like looking energetic or anything, it's because I just woke up. Also, I waited till the last minute to do this. I literally had to post this later today. I wanted to wait until the PRs were out, but either they're not going to be out or they're just going to be out later. I don't know. So I don't know if like my team is all that great. I'm used to like getting what's the word? Like confirmation from other people. But I'm not a expert at all when it comes to drafting. Anyways, from Scizor, I wanted a Dragon type, and I've never used this Pokemon before. It does have a 4 times weakness, and that is Hydravel, but it's Regenerator as well. Hopefully I can get it to work. As you can see, my team's a little slow. It's a little bit of a problem. That's the only problem I really have with it, to be honest, that it's slow. It's really powerful. Not super bulky, but it's really powerful. Speaking of power, I grabbed Arcanine Heatwave. Rockhead, doesn't he have Head Smash? He does have Head Smash. Rockhead, Head Smash, Flare Blitz is just so insane. 115 attack, 90 speed, not the fastest, once again. But like he's one of my fast Pokemon. That's just how my Pokemon are. My next Pokemon is Muckalola. I'm mainly gonna bring this thing Assault Vested, to be honest. I might bring it one day non-Assault Vested, with like Haze or something. Painful it as well. Not that bad actually. Not that bad non-Assault Vested. But yeah. And then I wanted a spinner. And I like having 2 spinners. So I went with the first one at Sand Slash. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Sand Slash. But I went with them anyways because typings and all that. Like I didn't want Fortress because I had Scizor already. I didn't want who else was it? I think Donphan was taken already. I would have went with Donphan and not Sand Slash, obviously. But like I didn't want Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop because I already had Annihilate and all that. So I decided to go with Sand Slash instead. He's really just here to Rabbit Spin. He doesn't run Rabbit Spin anymore. Yeah. Stats aren't great, but I mean at least defensive kinda. And then for my other spinner. I went with Regieleki. Now I have some speed on my team. 200 race speed, let's go. I'm sorry if you can hear that. My dog is hitting the floor with his foot. Anyways, he's really fast, but that's about it. And he's not Terra either, so. But I really just wanted him for spin, to be honest. If it wasn't for spin, I probably would have picked somebody else. I mean, I have Swift, I guess. And Ancient Power. But besides that, it's just like the moves. Just like the moves. So any ground type can just come in on me, no problem. I'm not Terra at all. But one of my other Terra captains, let's simply this one of the Terra captains, is Dodrio. Well, let me check the name real quick. Make sure that I'm not being stupid here. Never mind. Yeah, Dodrio is one of them. Dodrio is one of my Terra captains. I love Terra Dodrio because while it doesn't have a good ability, it's got some really powerful moves with double-edged Brave Bird. And does it not get jump kick anymore? It doesn't get jump kick anymore. Doesn't mean stupid. It gets low kick though. I'm pretty sure at one point in time got jump kick. It's so sus. It's so disappointing that it doesn't jump anymore. Anyways, next up for some bulk on my team, I got P2. Eviolite with analytic and often do some damage. So initially my plan was to go P2 plus a Pokemon I actually got plus Hoopa. For Trick Room. Because my team is so slow. I know. Regieleki Trick Room is so good, isn't it? However, I misread the doc. And I had one less Pokemon than what I was actually allowed to have. So, P2 and my other Pokemon are my only Trick Room setters, so I might not go Trick Room very often. But, I did have 2 Pokemon for the points of 1. So I decided to spend all those points on Landorus, and I don't know why my other Pokemon's not here. But anyways, I grabbed Landorus. He is Sheer Force, by the way. So Sheer Force, Earth Power, just gonna do so much damage. I mean, it's got insane stats as well. Just so good. It actually went undrafted during Grace grabbed it. And then finally, my last Pokemon, I don't know why it didn't show up, but is Terra Rabska. It does not have the one move. Whatever it's called. Revival Blessing? Yeah, Revival Blessing. But it did have Trick Room, so that's why I initially wanted to pick it. But, it's gonna be one of my Trick Room setters for if I decide to run Trick Room. I know I fixed the speed problem a little bit because I have Dodrio, Landorus, and Regieleki. But a lot of my mons are still slow, so I might still run Trick Room. It's Terra because it's actually got pretty decent special attack with 115. It's not the fastest in the world. It's only 45 speed, but you know, Trick Room. But it's gonna be really powerful. Terra Psychic or Terra Bug. Or Terra whatever I decided to run. I also had Cosmic Power. You just have like recover. There's a recover. I can run I can run Cosmic Power, Recover, Stored Power, Calm Mind, or Nasty Plot if we get Nasty Plot. We cannot get Nasty Plot. I'll figure something out. I've used Rabsco before, but only in a playthrough. I've never used Rabsco in draft. This team has a lot of mons that I've never actually used before, like Landorus. I think I want to use P2 once. I've used Dodrio before. I've never used Regieleki, never used Sandslash, never used Muckalola, and I've never used Hydreigon, never used Primarina. So it'll be interesting. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and... Sorry if you guys can hear that. I'm going to go ahead and sign out here. So you guys stay awesome. I know I will. I'll see you next time.